Hello there, my name is Charity Mutie, the CITAM Missions Mobilization Coordinator. And last week we spoke about the most important thing that God requires from us, which is complete obedience. A friend once told me that God speaks not to be heard, but to be obeyed. That even when He has given us His counsel, as we read His words each and every single day, we are not just to read to know about God or to know knowledge about God, stories of God, but we are to read the word and to obey Him. If we love the Lord, then we will translate that love by obeying God. That's how our love is expressed to God. And one of the ways that the Lord has given us an avenue for us to obey Him is that He has given us the commands, His commands. One of the commands that has become the song that we hear each and every day is the command to go and make disciples of all nations. That we read from Matthew chapter 28, verse 18 to 20, which has come to be known to us as the Great Commission. But one thing we have to come to terms with is that Great Commission does not begin with Jesus, does not begin with Jesus giving us that command to take the gospel to the ends of the earth, but it begins with God in Genesis. Missions is the very anchor of God's story from Genesis to Revelation. And this mission is a command that God is giving to Abraham in Genesis chapter 12, verse 1 to 3. A promise He's telling him, I want you to obey me. I want you to leave your people, leave your household, and leave your country and go to a place that I will show you. Abraham, having a complete trust in God, leaves his own people, leaves his household, leaves his country, and begins a journey of faith to where the Lord will show him. This obedience of Abraham to God, to stepping into the mission of God, teaches us three fundamental truths. It teaches us that God disrupts comfort when He calls His people. It also teaches us that God's blessing carries a global responsibility, that the blessing was not to be for Abraham alone, but it was to be for the nations. And thirdly, it teaches us that God's mission moves through obedient faith that Abraham has in God. And these next few weeks, I want us to explore these fundamental truths. So stick here, subscribe, watch, and share with others. God bless you.